We know that growth isn't always easy. It wouldn't be growth at all if it were. Hi there, I'm Wendy Rimmelsbacher, and welcome to the podcast show Dim to Daring. Do you feel like there's something bigger waiting for you, but you're not sure how to make it happen? You're in the right place. I'm here to bring you inspiring stories, powerful insights, and practical strategies to help you reignite your spark, realign with your purpose, and take those bold steps towards the life you were meant to live. Let's dive in, because you're not finished yet. You're just getting started. Hi, and welcome back to Dim to Daring. Today, I'm diving into a topic that might surprise you just a little. It's about numbers. Yes, you heard right, numbers. But before you flash back to math class, hear me out. They can be fun, and more importantly, they can be a powerful tool for growth, momentum, and action. I've always had a connection with numbers and patterns. One of my favorite memories was from 5th grade, and it was racing to finish multiplication tables each week. But let's be real, it wasn't just about the math. The prize? A full-size candy bar. Bam! That was the perfect incentive for me. And trust me, chocolate is a powerful motivator, even still today, as long as it's dark chocolate. After all, I've refined my taste buds to a specific class of chocolate through the years. Maybe you have a lucky number or get a nostalgic feeling when you catch a glimpse of 11:11 on the clock. Even if you don't consider yourself a quote-unquote numbers person, the truth is numbers have a way of finding their way into our lives, and they carry great meaning. For me, patterns are the best part. That's why I took some time to choose a special launch date for Dim to Daring, 3/25/25, March 25th, 2025. The double 25s had me. And here's a little magic. 3 for the month of March plus the next number, 2 from 25, equals 5. The next number in the date, right? Super fun. I hope you are as blown away by Dim to Daring's birthday as I am now that you know this little fun fact. But beyond fun, numbers shape how we make decisions, set goals, and move forward. That's why today I'm using a countdown to share some key factors with you for making each day count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go! Starting with number 5, the power of the 5-second rule. And no, I'm not talking about picking up some food you dropped on the floor and picking it up within the 5 seconds to eat it. No, this is straight from Mel Robbins' book. This rule is a game changer. Whenever I feel hesitation creeping in, whether it's getting out of bed, tackling dishes, or even on some days starting a workout, I count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, and then I move. Actually, I think I jump the gun and go before I say 1 because I want to make sure I'm staying within my little 5-second rule. This simple trick interrupts doubt and shifts your brain into action mode. If you've never tried it, give it a go this week. See how it changes your momentum. And if you see Mel, tell her thanks from me. 4 is celebrate the power of persistence. I've hit a major milestone. At the time I'm recording this, I had posted and published my 4th podcast episode. So this is the 5th. But the fact that I published episode 4 is a big deal in the podcasting world. Now, this may not seem like a huge deal, but here's a fact. 90% of podcasts don't make it past episode 3. That means I'm in the top 10% of podcasters who didn't quit. And you are a big part of this journey. Thank you so much for listening, for staying curious, and for believing in your personal growth. This milestone is proof that persistence pays off. Keep showing up for yourself even when it's hard. And let me tell you, there were plenty of reasons for me to quit. If you've heard my stories about tech glitches and equipment malfunctions, you know I wasn't kidding when I say it wasn't easy. Now, with those frustrating days behind me and an official launch day in the books, I'm reflecting with gratitude. And I think about what my parents instilled in me, the belief that I could accomplish whatever I set out to do. Now, that sounds a little bit lofty, but it's a good mindset to have when you start anything new. They also never let me quit once I committed. If I signed up for something, I was in it for the full season. And that lesson stuck with me. It taught me that I can push through challenges, that I have incredible people to support me, and that persistence is always worth celebrating. And here's where I want to bring you in. What's something you stuck with, even when it got tough? Maybe it was a personal goal, a fitness journey, a career change, or some sort of life pivot. Take a second to recognize how far you've come, because every step forward, no matter how small, is definitely worth celebrating. You're capable of so much more than you know. 3, commit to 3 daily non-negotiables. So non-negotiables are those things that have to happen each day, without a doubt. To stay energized, focused, and feeling my best, I've made it a habit to stick to these 3 daily non-negotiables. The first is movement. Staying active has always been a high priority for me as far back as I can remember. Today, whether it's weightlifting, golfing, or going for a run, moving is always at the top of my list to accomplish for the day. Also, my daily goal is to have at least 10,000 steps. But it's not just about the number, it's about how it makes me feel. Exercise clears my mind, keeps me energized, and helps me stay grounded. It's my personal reset button, and I've learned over the years that no matter what's going on, movement helps me show up as my best self. The second is fuel. I plan and prep my meals to ensure I'm getting the healthy nutrients I need, whether it's stocking the kitchen with protein options or my favorite cosmic apples. Yes, they're that delicious. They're my favorite. I make sure my food choices align with my energy goals. It takes a little time up front, but the payoff in feeling better and staying efficient throughout the day is worth it. And the third is rest. Having a solid nighttime routine is just as important as any other part of my day. By 9:15, or if I'm pushing it, 9:30, I start my wind down by brushing my teeth, washing my face, and unplugging. I read a book for a while and lights out by 10 p.m. Sleep is my secret weapon, and without it, nothing else would work well. These 3 things, for me, movement, fuel, and rest, are my foundation. They keep me grounded, focused, and energized. Now, if you were to pick 3 non-negotiables, what would they be? Write them down. They'll keep you anchored to what matters most. Number 2 is shine bright and stay real. So this is a 2-part reminder for me to show up as my best self and stay authentic in the process. We know that growth isn't always easy. It wouldn't be growth at all if it were. In the middle of pushing forward, it's easy to lose sight of how we're showing up for others as well. So just the other day, I was working on some things in the office, and my husband stopped in to ask me something, and I was a little bit short with him. When he just asked me a simple question, "Oops, I'm so sorry, Tom." But self-awareness is key. The very moment I recognized what happened and knew he didn't deserve that attitude, I apologized and took a deep breath to reset my energy. The second part of this reminder is staying real. When tension creeps in, I move. Maybe it's bouncing on my mini trampoline, stepping outside for some fresh air, or simply taking a deep breath. Movement helps me clear my mind and reframe my perspective. It's not about perfection, it's about recognizing when we need to pause and realign. 2 things I remind myself of every day. Shine bright because that's when I'm at my best, and stay real because authenticity keeps me grounded. What's one way you can shine a little brighter this week? Maybe it's speaking up. Maybe it's saying yes to something outside your comfort zone. Or maybe it's simply permitting yourself to take up new space. And how can you stay real? Try checking in with yourself when things feel just a little bit off. Do you need fuel? Do you need movement? Do you need some fresh air? Maybe giving yourself grace when you slip up, like when I snapped at Tom, and we know we just need to reset ourselves. Or being honest about what you truly want out of life. Take a few minutes to reflect sometime today about what does shining bright and staying real look like for you. And we're down to number 1. Start your day with faith and intention. Each morning is a fresh start, a new opportunity to step into your purpose with faith. Faith in yourself, in the possibilities ahead, and in the path unfolding before you. Before my feet hit the floor, I take a moment to reflect, express gratitude, and set an intention for the day. Stepping outside in the morning, sometimes it's freezing out, sometimes it's warm, but I love to get out there and breathe in that fresh air, whatever the temperature is. Take in the horizon and feel that temperature shift around me. It's a simple way to connect with the world and ground myself before the day begins. And of course, let's be real, nothing officially starts until coffee is in hand. What's the first thing you do to set the tone for your day? Your challenge, try the countdown in your own life. So it's your turn now. What's something you've been hesitating about? Is it something like a tough conversation? A new habit you want to begin? A bold, daring move? Try using Mel's 5-second rule, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, and take it further. Write down 3 non-negotiables that will keep you aligned with your best self. Here are my final thoughts. Numbers aren't just for calculations. They can be powerful motivators. Whether it's using the 5-second rule to take action, celebrating small wins, sticking to core habits, staying authentic, and even giving your podcast show an epic birth date. These principles help shape a daring life. So, what numbers or routines guide you? I'd love to hear about them. DM me on social media and keep me in the loop. Thank you for being here with me on Dim to Daring. Until then, keep moving forward, keep shining, and keep daring to grow. Thank you so much for joining me today on Dim to Daring. If this episode resonated with you, I'd love it if you subscribed, shared it with a friend, or left a review. It helps more women just like you discover the show. Remember, you're not finished yet, you're just getting started. Until next time, keep daring to grow and shine.